What music, art, or literature inspired my creativity? Oh, what music or art or literature inspired my creativity? Uh, I actually kind of like something inspired by some sort of music, not art, not a literature. What's the literature? Literature means like that, reading a book or something like that. Okay, yeah. I haven't really read that many book. Okay, yeah. Why? I realized myself that I won't be able to consume information through the reading. I usually consume information through visualization. Okay, yeah. So probably I watch a bunch of videos about stuff and stuff like that, and I consume information. Uh, so that's why I haven't really read that many book. All right, yeah. Then art. What's art? Art means like that, painting or kind of like a something really this thing that like every art thing. Okay, yeah. Is it gonna inspire me? It bit, yeah. Like basically, I do photography. Okay, yeah. It inspired me to do the creativity. Okay, yeah. But there is only one thing that I wanted to mention over here. All right, yeah. Music. All right, yeah. I inspired a lot from the music. I inspired like really crazy. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me tell you one thing that relationship with me and music. All right, yeah. So basically, is this thing I usually listen EDM. Okay, yeah. Why EDM? Because like basically when I run, when I kind of like do workout, I usually listen EDM because it has a fast-paced music which kind of like suddenly pump up, and which kind of like suddenly motivate me to kind of like a something really run. All right, yeah. But there is a one specific kind of music that I wanted to mention over here, which kind of like a something I went to the another world. All right, yeah. What is exactly the music? Okay, the name of the artist is Hans Zimmer. Okay, yeah. He is like really amazing. He creates such a music that like I just went to another world. Okay, yeah. Like the Superman music. Okay, yeah. Then okay, you probably heard some of the music. Okay, yeah, like Pirates of the Caribbean music. Okay, yeah. Tiridin tin tiridin tin tiridin tin tiridin tiridin tin tiridin tin tiridin tin tin tin. This is the music which like a world famous music in the movie named Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack Sparrow. All right, yeah. Actually, is this music actually created by the Hans Zimmer? Okay, yeah. And you just Google it. Okay, yeah. Most of the song you probably listen, but you haven't really heard the name of the song, Hans Zimmer. Okay, yeah. But the music you definitely listen because this like Hans Zimmer gave the like a Hans Zimmer gave the music to the like lots of famous movies like a Man of the Steel, Pirates of the Caribbean, then uh Interstellar. Okay, yeah. Then Inception, then Tenet. Tenet, yeah, might be Tenet. Okay, like every Christopher Nolan movie, he actually kind of like went through Hans Zimmer. Okay, yeah. Then Dune. All right. There is a one music that I wanted to mention over here. Angel and Demon movie. The movie name is Angel and Demon. Okay, yeah. And and the name of the song is not the song. Name of the music is uh, name of the music is like basically at the end of the movie na like basically the Tom Hank realized that the Tom Hank realized the truth about that entire thing and climax. Then basically at the background there is a kind of like a something music. That music was actually actually made by the Hans Zimmer, and it was so good, nah, so good. Like how do I supposed to explain this thing? Okay, yeah, you won't be able to understand the gravity of it until you unless they listen this thing. And as also, let me tell you one thing: you have to be kind of like a something a very specific state of mind. Okay, yeah, because no one could kind of like a something feel that particular music. Because when I kind of like a something listen that music, now I just went to the another world. I just kind of like a something just like what the fuck. Okay, yeah, like like basically this thing na like I could start to imagine things and stuff like that. And basically this thing na like let me tell you one thing about myself, that I am kind of like a little bit of filmmaker. little bit of, I don't know, like basically in the future I wanted to make the film. Till now I just make kind of like a little bit short film. Okay, yeah. But I have a little bit of kind of like a something like a creative mindset regarding about the filmmaking. Okay, yeah. And when I listen the music about the Hans Zimmer, okay, yeah, the score was so incredible that it kind of like pushed me to my story and basically how do I supposed to execute and started imagining. I designed the entire movie by listening the music. Okay, yeah. At this moment, I won't be able to say the kind of like a movie name. Like I could say that name, na. Okay, yeah. Okay. Um, the name of the movie name, binary code. Okay, yeah. And basically is this thing that key I was like basically is this thing that key I just designed that, like I just have kind of like something idea about this movie and how do I supposed to do this thing, and basically is this thing the like each kind of like a something scene and situation are actually designed inside of my head. And yeah, and basically while designing the entire scene and everything, I really required a music to kind of like something connect with the dots and everything. All right, yeah. And Hans Zimmer music is kind of like a contribute to con- it contribute most of that doing things like doing the designing and stuff like that. It's like that na. Yeah, how do I supposed to explain this thing? Like basically is this thing na, like if you not are filmmaker then probably you are not. Okay, like basically is this thing for me when I try to create the music, when I try to create the movie, I really required a music. That music kind of like a something tell us the information about the emotion and the action. And it's a, I don't know, it's like that na ki, have you watched a movie named Interstellar? Sorry, Interstellar. Yes, in that movie Interstellar. Okay, yeah. The Cooper and Cooper team went to the planet, which is actually close to the black hole. Okay, yeah. The time dilation was like a far more difference. Like basically 1 hour on that planet, it kind of like a something like 21 hours, sorry, 21 year on the entire earth. Okay, yeah. So basically this time dilation is a time, if you don't really understand the time dilation, it's a lot of cool concept on the physics. Okay, yeah, you just google it, you understand this thing. All right, yeah. So basically this thing now, he Cooper and his team went to that planet, do the thing, and he came back. Okay, yeah. When he came back, they came back after like 21 years. Okay, yeah, but they actually spend almost like a just 10 minute, 10-20 minute on their planet. Okay, yeah. But they actually cover almost like a almost like a basically this almost like a 21 year. They just kind of like experienced 21 year. Okay, yeah. And when he listened the message, like basically a 10 minute ago his daughter was kind of like at the age of 11, 12, and after the 21 year his daughter is almost like a 31, 30, 31. It's like, dude, it's like, I don't know, you do the math, like basically it's a lot of thing. Like basically you just kind of like a something just, I don't know is how do I supposed to explain this thing. And basically when the music is actually happened in that particular process, when he realized that he was actually in that planet for 21 year, and when he find out that truth was like, oh my god, it's like that now. It's like the music was background was like, I was like, I don't know how to I supposed to say it's really crazy. It just good. Okay, yeah. I wanted to mention another thing. um have you watched the movie named Ford versus Ferrari? Okay, yeah. Like I'm actually kind of like a collecting lot of American movies, by the way. But I am kind of like a bit really influenced by the American movies, so that's why I'm kind of like suddenly putting the name into it. All right, yeah. So the movie named Ford versus Ferrari. Okay, yeah. In the Ford versus Ferrari, it's a very cool movie, by the way. If you, this actually movie is actually telling the story about the Le Mans race. Okay, yeah, which actually happened in the real life. Okay, yeah. So basically, the person who actually win the race, it's he was real. Okay, yeah. So basically at the final lap he was kind of like a something win the race, but unfortunately this thing the the chairman of the Ford company wanted to make the kind of like a something grand opening for the company. So they wanted to do the each Ford team has to be finished the race at the same time. So so basically this thing that he was sacrificed his first position and kind of like a something is this thing that everyone should supposed to become like every Ford team has to become in the same line, and basically they finish the race at the same time. when he decided that okay, yeah, when that person, like when the main character, when he decided that, I'm not really sure, I forgot the name of that particular person. Okay, yeah. But when he decided that he was kind of like a something, he just like slow down his speed and wait for that particular people. The music transition was like incredible, dude. Like basically he was actually running at almost like a 200 300 miles per hour, really fast, really really fast. Okay, I'm talking about the Laman race, by the way, which is actually happened in real life. Okay, yeah. So the entire music pace was so rapid because of that he was actually kind of like running for 200 300 miles per hour. Okay, yeah. And suddenly he decided that he just have to lose the speed and wait for the people. Then the transition is kind of like a happened through the music was very fast paced to very light paced, like very calm. It's a very fast to subtle, and I don't know, the transition between the music was so good that, oh my god, like basically it's orgasm, dude. Yeah, literally, just like you can't, if you don't really understand the music of it now, it's like, dude, dude. Okay, yeah. I wanted to mention so many movies like that, kind of like something just like epic scene for me. Like the it's a lot of things, yeah. Like if you can't even understand until you unless you experience it. Okay, until you have that kind of like a simple mentality about the score. And like basically the Hans Zimmer movie is not kind of like a somebody someone is actually singing, no. Like they are actually telling the emotion through the music, through the kind of like a something music notes and stuff like that. They use violin, they don't really use any kind of like a something vocals, and that makes it kind of like a something impact on the people. And oh my god, orgasm, dude, orgasm. Okay, yeah. Dude, I forget the question. What question was that? Okay, a question was that ki what music, art, or literature inspired my creativity? Um, Literature, 10 out of 2. Art, 10 out of 5. Music, 10 out of 10. Yeah, it kind of like inspired me creativity. All right, yeah. All right, I should supposed to be end here. All right, this is it, and thank you.